Alright, so I just got done watching 2025's newest horror film, Black Phone 2. Now, even though I didn't fully love the original like everyone else I knew did, I was still greatly invested in the sibling bond and the supernatural, almost shining-like abilities that were included in the story. And I have a feeling that's why Stephen King liked this movie better, because I see this film as a very impressive sequel that took everything that I personally thought made the original so great and memorable and improved and expanded on all of it. The way Ethan Hawke plays the grabber so playfully with such spite and psychotic hatred towards Finney, it really created such a captivating presence that was just a blast to watch. Plus, those supernatural dream sequences did a great job at creating such a threatening, sinister, and isolated atmosphere, as it raised the stakes and made for a much more unnerving method of showing us the dark past of the grabber. But this film's biggest highlights for me personally were how emotionally bonded to each other this ensemble of characters were, and how incredibly well they handled Finney's character arc. Finney has quickly become one of my favorite horror movie survivors because of how they delved into his mind, showing how much fear itself can psychologically traumatize someone. You see him as he constantly tries to lie to himself through rage, trying to make himself believe that he still isn't scared, when in actuality he's the most scared character in the movie because he is terrified of the thought that his little sister could ever go through what he's gone through. Finney knows what being in hell is. That is not what scares him. Finney isn't a kid anymore who's scared of being bullied or hurt. He's a guy who lost his innocence too young. He's a guy who wants to be alone. He's a guy who's coping the only way he was shown how to. He is a guy who, through immense fear, had to become a protector. And the main thing that scares him as a protector is the thought of his loved ones experiencing that same fear. I honestly really loved this movie and how they developed the characters since the first one. So to be honest, I'm gonna give it an 9.5 out of 10.